Alright, y'all, welcome back to the
MJ Talk.
This is back with part 2 of the vibes. We right here with it.
Real shit, man. We back in the building, man.
Shit. Well, we gonna start it off right here. Back on how we do part 1, we gonna shout out to the music legends right now and shit. Shout out to Lil Wayne and Nas. Y'all getting put into the Billboard Hall of Fame.
It's been way too long past due, man.
It's been way too long past due, and I'm sorry. Like Nas, you had like what 5 to 7 years over Wayne.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing the big game over him. Like respect to Lil Wayne, but Nas should have had this about 5 years ago, prior to this.
I think it took Nas a little later on in his career for him to get his true recognition. I don't think he got his flowers when he was in his prime.
He inspired so many other artists. Like there's even artists that are his age saying that they inspired him, that he inspired them. Like come on. Dipset even said on fucking Drink Champs that he was inspired by Nas. Like come on now. Like this ain't a game. These niggas really was out here holding it down.
Just because it's a new generation and it's a new wave of music, man. You gotta give it up. You gotta big up to all the people that, you know, gave these people a platform, that went through the bad 365 deals, that went through having to sell tapes and getting radio play and, you know, saying freestyles and niggas just to get signed. They put the blueprint in, man. Nowadays, all you gotta do is go on TikTok and you'll go viral and get millions. It wasn't that easy back in their era, man. So you gotta give flowers to the niggas like Nas, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, LL, Nelly, Ludacris. You gotta just show your love to all them, man, because they really set up this platform for it to flourish the way it is now.
100%. Like, and then and in other news, speaking of music icons, I gotta say this. Yeezy. Foot Locker will not restock Yeezys. They put the precedent out there that is from now on Foot Locker will not be selling Yeezys no more.
Which won't hurt his brand, but still hurts a little bit. It just shows you that
every hood got a Foot Locker.
You just can't burn certain bridges, man. Because even though you're still gonna be a billionaire and make his millions, that still hurt because it could have generated more income. But a nigga like Kanye, he could probably give less than a fuck about Foot Locker. As long as Adidas is still giving him his small percentage, people could just order that shit online. But
for real. But at the end of the day, I'm like, you just Foot Locker. You understand that is a big revenue. You just say, fuck it, we don't want to politic with this person no more, so we're not having these shoes in our store no more.
But that shows how much dislike or hatred or whatever negative way they feel. It shows that they willing to sacrifice the money just for him not even be a part of their store anymore. And that's saying something, because I know that his brand's generating more money than any other shoe, unless it's Jordan.
Sure, no, Jordan ain't losing in no time soon. But on a side note, I did want to ask you this question, Jay. How would you feel? Say you married, y'all been together for a good minute. Y'all go to the hospital, she ain't feeling well. She get news from the doctor saying she got 9 months to live. She pulled you to the side and said, I want to fuck my ex one last time. How would you feel?
I'm cool with it, but he's not in a relationship anymore. I'm not going to stick by your side in your last 9 months and you just asking as your final request. I'm not going to be petty or be mad. If that's something you genuinely want to do before you crash up. Yeah. It's not going to be no negative way though. If that's something you truly want to do in your last 9 months before you live, rock out. But we're not in a relationship. I'm not going to stick by your side. Like, if that's something that's on your mind in your last 9 months of living on your bucket list, then it's like our relationship can't be worth shit. If that's where your mindset at, it's no way. It's different if you want to travel, you want to meet a celebrity, you want to go to a concert, you want to go out the country or something. I'm cool with that. But that's like me telling a chick like, yeah, I want to hit this chick that I was hitting before you and just get my rock off one last time. But I still love you though. I mean, that love can't be that deep if you still thinking about letting your ex hit. that mean that nigga must have been really that valuable and that important to you if you thinking about help going in.
Hit different.
Yeah, like, nah.
I'm like, if I bend the knee and give you a ring, solidify you a home, give you all this security that your ex never did,
and you still want just dick from him, your relationship cannot be worth shit, bro.
Sign the papers.
It can't be worth shit.
Sign the papers. I'll keep the kids. See you. That's just me, cause like I stated this multiple times. Once I literally get that far with a female and it's home, and you gonna tell me, oh, near the end of your life, you wanna go fuck a nigga you dealt with back when you was in teens?
Because at the end of the day, women gonna choose who they want at the end of the day, so that's why I ain't gonna never hate or stop any female from doing whatever she truly want or truly desire. But that don't mean I gotta be the nigga that stick around, stay for
I'm not gonna be sign them papers and then go ahead.
I don't gotta weather that storm. Especially if I was staying on
I'll bring my lawyer and everything right to the doctor's office. I was like, that's what you really want? Alright.
If I didn't do nothing, I was loyal in that relationship and I held you down, secured you physically, mentally, socially, and financially, and you still just want to go, like, hey, I'm just trying to get my rock off, but I love you, Jay. I want to build a family with you, but I just want to fuck you one last time. Cool.
There's no building a family, you about to die in 9 months. But that's a full-term carrying a child. No. So if you're about to die, I respect that you want to do something when you're on your last leg, like you shoulder to shoulder with the Reaper. I respect it. You can do whatever you want.
It's just that's not.
Just know there are some things I will not do with you.
That's probably like.
And that's the main thing I will not do with you. I will not co-sign you being in bed with another man while you with me.
I'm not gonna say any and everything is cool, but that's just one of the deal breakers. Something like that.
I said there's a couple things that I won't do with you, and honestly, and that's one of the main things. I literally tell every girl I've ever been with, we cool as long as you don't entertain other niggas.
Right.
And that then you've been mentally entertaining them the whole time you've been with me.
Right.
So that just opened a can of worms that I don't want to feel, and I'm just gonna say sign that paperwork and we done.
Real shit. You wouldn't be wrong for seeing it that way. It's just anything that I look at, like anything from that perspective, it's like I look at it, so many other things you can do. Like I said, you can go out the country, you can say, like, I just want to smoke a lot of weed, let's just get really lit, let's just have a party, like I just want to have fun and just travel the world and just, but for that to be someone your bucket list in the last 9 months, there's so many other things that you could do.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not hating her. This is just our opinion on it.
Right.
I don't know how her husband will feel. I don't know any of that. And then shout out to Daily Loud on Twitter. Like, y'all give us a good amount of information that we've been talking about today. And this one hit different. Because for real, this just sounds goofy to me. This just sounds really dumb and goofy. If you're really married to somebody you cannot be compatible with, why are you married to them?
People are nowadays is getting in relationships, they're getting married, they're having kids out of wedlock just so they don't be that older woman or older man, single, alone, no kids. A person, typically women, they would rather be married to a nigga they don't like, have kids with a nigga that don't take care of their kids, just so they can tell their aunt and their family that they're not single, they're not in the house with just them and the 4 or 5 cats. And the fact that people would rather be married in a relationship and have children out of wedlock rather than just say they single and alone, they didn't find the right person yet, that just shows this generation that we live in. People will really marry men. Women will marry a man that she don't truly love, that's truly not her soulmate, but since they got 10 years in, 15 years in, time in, it's just better to just stay and deal with it than to start over. And people's biggest fear is starting over. He knows them stretch marks that I got. He knows that my left toe is smaller than my right toe. He know I stink sometimes. He know all my flaws, and he embraced me and he accept me for it. So y'all are not open to moving on and starting over and finding true love. Y'all rather stay because it's easier. It's easier to just stay and deal with the bullshit. It's harder to actually move on and know your actual worth. And then women want to get mad when they say, oh, niggas out here ain't shit, niggas never want to give me their worth. You know this man ain't worth shit to you and he's not adding no value to your life.
Change your taste in men.
But you don't want to start over. You got 2 or 3 kids with him. You don't want to start over because you 28, you 34, you 37. You don't want to start over. You don't want to be open to meeting a new guy and building a new family. I already got a family. I got an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I got a new 2-year-old newborn on the way. So it's just best for us just to stay and make the marriage work.
This is all I got to say on that tip is there is literally millions and millions of people on this planet.
But you won't let one person fuck your life up. You won't let one woman pause. You won't let one man make you want to commit suicide. One. Billions of people on earth. Billions of people on earth. I remember I was a fucking kid crying because my girlfriend broke up with me when I was like 6, 7 years old. And my great grandma, God rest, she told me, she like, man, it's like for every bus, it's gonna be a new woman that's gonna come off that bus. No matter what. No matter where you look at, you can go to fucking Target. And shout out to Target. Woman is out here really advocating, letting me know. You want to find you a nice woman 9 p.m. at night? Go to Target. Go to Walmart. Go to Best Buy.
Go to Wawa.
Go to somewhere, get them a computer, refrigerator, something that's just simple that every woman needs, and that's where you gonna find your soulmate. Nah, this generation, we think we gonna find our wife on Instagram, the mall, at the club, and they get mad when we with a chick for 10 years and she's still on OnlyFans.
Yep.
You found her with her ass out. She's gonna keep her ass out.
It's how she.
There's women out here that tolerate and deal with a lot. There's women out here that are in marriages with men that had kids outside of the relationship, that stepped out on the marriage, stepped out on the relationship. Y'all just looking at all the soft, bubbly shit. Just because motherfuckers is out here married and happy and you don't see none of the bullshit, that don't mean the bullshit not happening. They just know how to keep that shit in the house and deal with it the way a real marriage should. You're going to leave your nigga as a woman because a nigga like the Instagram video of a fat ass twerking. Marriage over. Don't play with me or I'm gonna play with you. Play with it how you want to play with it. Don't play with me. But the idols that everybody y'all look up to, they all cheat on each other. They all embarrass each other. And at the end of the night, they fucking each other, laughing to the bank, counting the millions.
Let's name the biggest couple that we know in the black community. Jay-Z and Beyonce.
That advocated and made songs, Beyonce, and I quote, go with Becky with the good hair. They're letting you know that there's mistrial and bullshit going on in the marriage and in the foundation. But do they rock out? Over B. Do they rock out? Rock Nation. Do they rock out? Do I need to keep going? Well, you's gonna really leave your nigga. Jai, I don't want to be with a man that likes Instagram pictures and ass shaking. Alright, cool. Then stop comparing yourself to these power couples. These niggas is actually fucking hoes. Fucking multiple bitches. Not just one, not just
they're
two,
fucking
not
bitches
three.
without motion. Like Jay-Z's fucking hella bitches without motion, and he got Beyonce just right there. Beyonce, second baby by what? By a security guard. So, what y'all got? What are y'all comparing to? What is there for y'all to even look up to at that point? I ain't gonna say always look up to how they making money. Don't diss that because they grinded. They like nigga bought the Louvre, nigga bought an island, nigga bought an over 200, what, thousand or million?
Million.
Over $200 million home for him and his wife and his kids. So
look at
you
it
can
like,
look up to that. You can look up to the money standard, but don't look at them as a relationship goal.
look at it like this. Name a relationship or a marriage where it's $1 million collectively amongst both parties being generated and they don't cheat on each other. Name the marriage.
And I'm gonna give you a fucking wheelbarrow full of shit. I dare them name it. I dare y'all to go in the comments and name a relationship, and I'll tell you bullshit.
Name a relationship that you see on social media, whether it's Moneybagg, Ari, Jada, Lil Baby, whether it's Jay-Z. Name a relationship to where it's 100% faithful. There's no cheating going on. I'm not saying you have to tolerate cheating. I'm just saying that these relationships that y'all look up to, I can guarantee you that 95% of them all cheat on each other.
100%, literally, and they don't even have to be millions of dollar relationships. They can be regular relationships on a person down the street. People are married and cheat on each other. People are just talking and they both have freaking DMs on the side that they actually politic and do stuff with.
Like, when are y'all gonna realize that most of these people be out here moving just to get their lick back? They just moving just to get their ex mad, get their baby mom mad, their baby dad mad, just to make the person they was just talking to recently. So at the end of the day, you gotta realize that just because you see the millions, you see the lamb trucks, you see the land being bought, you don't know how many bodies and skeletons that woman or man has had to make up for that shit. It's probably a reason why that nigga got by this bitch 2 lamb trucks and some Richard Millies. It ain't just cause of love and genuine. That's nigga, cause that nigga just hit 9 bitches in the past week while he was on tour and he gotta make up for it. You publicly humiliate somebody, you gotta publicly humiliate yourself. That's why you had Offset out here saying the only thing he wanted for his birthday was just to have his marriage and his family back.
Like, honestly, I'm gonna say this for the ladies. It's with reality. I can have a woman feel like she is the goddess of creation with only $400. I can literally have a hotel room with a jacuzzi and put rose petals all throughout the room. The futon in the room, the bed, rose petals everywhere. You can't even breathe without smelling roses in your nose. And then you go in the jacuzzi, is rose petal bath bombs. Matter of fact, actual rose bath bombs that you laying in. And that was under $400. The rest of it was for me to sit there while you basking in all that love and everything else. I'm gonna go over here, chill in my corner, and hop on the game while you sitting over there posting all your shit on social media. It's not hard to be out there and make a woman feel like she's the goddess creation, she's the only one. It's not hard. And for the men that do it like me, I respect y'all, and the relationship don't wind up working out, don't feel bad about it. Because honestly, if you do stuff like that, it ain't on you. It's just a bad mix. It's a bad mix. There ain't nothing that's stopping you from getting out and doing it again. I ain't gonna lie, I'll spend less money next time.
As a man or a woman, if you're seeking marriage or a real relationship, aim for that and fight for that. We're not promoting anyone to not want to find someone to settle down with, to be in a real partnership, a real marriage, and just be in and just to have another partner with you so you guys can be a team, because 2 is always better than 1. We just want you guys to be more realistic. Don't sit here and say this relationship is a power couple, this relationship is my goals, but you don't understand the in and out of what you look at as goals. You're looking at a situation like this is goals because of the bags, the money, all the glitz and the glamour. If you looking at that relationship as a power couple, you gotta take all that come with it. With the millions, with the bags and the Richard Millies, it's gonna come the lies, the cheat, the hurt. All that is gonna come with it. It's been alleged that Jay-Z had a child that he hasn't taken care of for years. Yet still, his marriage is perfectly fine because they built a foundation. You have to understand shit happens. I'm not telling you to deal with or tolerate anything you don't want to deal with.
If you got standards, keep your standards.
But stop thinking, I just need people to stop thinking that you're going to be in a perfect marriage or a perfect relationship. It's not going to happen. You're going to argue. You're going to disagree. You're going to have
there's going to be fights. There's going to be disagreements. There's going to be points where one doesn't understand the other. But once But that fight is also a part of communication. Because once you get to that level of where y'all are arguing, you still have that same respect level because that's the person you're dealing with. Once y'all have that energy, y'all can get past the argument and actually have a calm conversation with each other. Once you get past the argument part, like, oh well, fuck you nigga, don't go bringing other people into a one-on-one argument. Don't go bringing other people into a one-on-one situation. Keep it one-on-one to the end. If you can't keep it one-on-one, then what was the point of even talking to such person? What was the point of even going out and getting on that knee? What was the point of you saying yes? So literally all I'm saying is do not mix outside with inside. What you guys are dealing with is what you're dealing with. Your friend is always gonna rock for you. They're gonna do nothing but smut the man's name out, and all that's gonna do is pollute the negative side of what you're thinking.
And this is wisdom from John. Shout out to the artists and the people like Neo and Usher that may have been they wasn't always perfect. They wasn't always doing the best thing that was always right, but they always acknowledged that they fucked up a relationship or they fucked up a situation that could have been better, and they acknowledged the fact that they was hurt. They acknowledged the fact that they didn't feel good about what they did, but at least they was a man and let it be known that they did their wrong and it was their part of blame for whatever said relationship. A lot of people don't like to take accountability. So to see a man, let alone a woman or anyone of that nature, take accountability is what truly matters. It's a lot of people out here that just fake the funk and y'all think that their relationship or marriage is so perfect, and it's not. You gotta stop. Like, you can't sit here and think that something's so perfect, and at the end of the day, years come out later, they was hurt that, you know, they lost that marriage, or they was hurt that they went and had a baby on a chick they was in love with, and now they didn't fuck that situation up. You gotta just take the yin and the yang with this shit, man. You gotta understand it's good, bad. You gotta understand that always in the darkness is a little bit of light, and in the light it's always a little bit of darkness. So if everything look bubbly, just know it's a little bit of darkness in that motherfucker that's
that made it bubbly.
And if shit is all bad, it's always a little bit of light that could bring something out, bring that bad.
That made you stay.
Real
every
shit.
Time.
And I just want everybody to know, man, at the end of the day, just because your last relationship don't work out don't mean your next one can. Just because he cheated on you, that don't mean every man will. Every man will. And just because she went and had a baby on you, that don't mean all women are whores. At the end of the day, if you could say you've been with 5 to 10 women and they all cheated on you, or you're a woman, you could say you was with 5 or 10 men and they all cheated on you, well, maybe you had bad taste in men.
Maybe you have bad taste in women.
Like, maybe you just don't know how to truly navigate. But don't put this, don't define everyone off of your inability to find love. Don't blame the world, don't blame us because you don't have good decision-making skills when it comes to compassion, security, and seeing people's true signs. Just because someone shows you a happy face, you gotta be able to see past that. Cause me, I'm the type person, I could talk to a woman, she can give off all bubbly vibes, but I can know if that's really a whore. And I could see a woman that could be acting like she's so tough, but at the end of the day, she was just hurt. You gotta know the difference. A lot of people put a mask on. Same way COVID-19 was going on, everybody was wearing. Some people every day, and it's a reason why we say stay woke. It's a reason why we say keep your third eye open. This isn't for men or women. If you're a man, you have to look and see past all the bullshit from men and women. And as a woman, you gotta see the same thing from women and men. Friend, family, significant other. No matter what the situation is, you gotta be able to read energy. You have to stay woke. As a woman, you are at an age where you should know when a nigga just trying to wife you or bust your ass. Like, you have to know that. And if you choose to be oblivious, don't get mad at the world. You knew he was trying to fuck. But now that you're mad, now you're mad because you're pregnant and he's not staying. But you knew he had 2 kids he don't take care of. And as a man, you can't be mad like, damn, I thought that bitch was really in love with me. You knew she was a whore, but you loved that whore. and you're mad that she's acting like the woman that you know she was because she's with you and you thought she was going to change. You can't get mad. You gotta accept people for who the fuck they is. If you know he's only hitting you up for money, why are you getting mad that he's using you? If you know she only hitting you up so she can be financially secure, why are you saying all bitches is just on some, they looking for a pimp dad type shit? Y'all, a lot of these people know. Women and men, y'all be knowing the situations y'all get in. Y'all know who y'all be dealing with. Y'all just choose, and like my man Mo said, y'all just choose to ignore all the red flags. Y'all really ignore it. But fuck the green flags. The green flags that are good, fuck that. Bad is good and good is bad. Fuck the green flags. He's doing good, he got a job, he ain't got no kids. Fuck all that. He's too good for me. I want the nigga that got kids he don't take care of. I want the nigga that's on the block he don't own. I want the nigga that's wearing hoodies and shiesty masks when it's 100 degrees outside, because it's just something about a nigga asking me, do I want to go to the gas station 5 times, and just help me want to get my rocks on. Y'all gotta understand that. And if you choose to go that negative route, don't blame the world. Blame yourself.
I'm honestly gonna say this because women, I'm sorry, this is not bash to y'all, but this is my question to y'all. This is Amspeech Reality. I got a good question for you ladies. Y'all all want to go on all these platforms and say all niggas ain't shit, all niggas is Mr. Littles, all niggas is Mr. Brokey, all niggas is dogs. I ain't done. All niggas only want one thing. That last one is true. But you guys also understand, all niggas want one thing and it also leads to another thing. But my question to the ladies is, how is the nigga that's Mr. Brokey, Mr. Littles, lies all the time, just everything you hate, how does he still have his foot in the door with you?
How is he still busting your ass every night? How is all these broke niggas still fucking bitches, and they fucking bad bitches? They ain't fucking just some mediocre crack. They fucking bad bitches, and they ain't even got $100 in their pocket. Niggas be out here capping, niggas be out here lying. Okay, that is true. But you women expose the fact that y'all fuck broke niggas. Y'all expose the fact that y'all fuck niggas that's on the verge of a mental breakdown, child desire. Y'all be fucking these niggas. You wanna know why? Cause y'all
download niggas just to stay relevant.
Cause y'all expose them. He was gay for real. He was with him for 5 years. He a deadbeat. That nigga wasted 10 years of my life, but he has a 15-year-old that was 5 when you met him and he wasn't taking care of him or her. Y'all ignore all of the red flags. I never seen a woman say, when a nigga take care of me, he secure me, it's all green flags.
I got a correction. They love the red flags.
You know what I'm saying? They ignore the red flags.
Every girl loves a bad boy.
That's a fact though.
They love the red flags. That's what I'm saying. They love the red flags. And I'm sorry, ladies. If you don't, like, why? Why do you want the toxic? Why do you want the red flags when you know it's not gonna end well? And then you wanna go on these platforms and say he ain't shit.
Let me correct myself. Y'all don't ignore the red flags. Y'all embrace the red flags. Y'all ignore all the green flags. Y'all ignore all the good qualities. Y'all ignore the niggas that take care of their kids. Y'all ignore the niggas that never shot a gun in their life because they never had been in no street politics. Y'all ignore all the good shit. And y'all embrace the bad. The bad, y'all truly embrace it, but when the nigga is good, he's food. And then y'all get mad saying, I don't want no nigga that's in the mix, I don't want no nigga that's in the street. Yes, you do. You're just doing that and saying that's to save face to really truly hide and disguise the fact that you want everything that's no good for you.
You got 2 niggas with 2 baby dads that are in the street.
I've been hearing this shit since I was 4 or 5 years old. Just because it feels good don't mean it's good for you. Just because a woman is giving me good pussy, that don't mean she's a good woman for me.
Hell no.
The pussy, I'm gonna be real. This is, we on the MJ talk, this is uncut. I had plenty of women that I've had a phenomenal sex life with. Bitches was no good for me. Sex was great. Physicality, great. Spiritually, energy-wise, no good for me. No good. And you guys gotta stop mistaking with good sex and he looked good or she looked good to this is gonna really work out. Two different things. You can really be physically attracted to somebody, but emotionally and spiritually, you can't even have a conversation with this bitch. But y'all good in the bedroom. And y'all mistake being good in the bedroom meaning this is a good relationship, this is a good marriage. What's gonna happen when you get old and the nigga got knee problems now and your ankle tight fucked up so you can't do the clapping button no more? So is the relationship over? Yes. Cause your relationship is built off sex. Your relationship is built off of physical. We all get old. We all get wrinkles. Pause. Nuts gonna start getting to the ground. Pause. Pussy not gonna get as wet. Pause. Menopause. It's gonna happen. Your hair is not gonna sit past your shoulders the way it used to. Niggas gonna go from black to gray. Niggas go from hair to bald. So you're basing all your love for your wife you basing all your love for your wife as a man saying, I love my girl because her ass fat, she got nice hair, she got the good skin, she always smell good. Well, what if she ends up shitting on herself, she loses hair, that ass start looking like a dyke? What's gonna happen? But when you got energy and you got character and it's true love to where y'all can fucking go outside and take a walk and have a fucking picnic and you're still in love with that person like you, that's real. Mm-hmm. Y'all going off of the materials and the physical. That BBL ain't gonna hit when she 50. It ain't gonna hit. Maybe when she 20, 30, possibly 40. Cause we have a lot of beautiful queens that's 40 years old still holding it down.
And all natural.
But once you get to a certain age, man, it's more than just butt. It's more than just fucking. It's more than just this my bad bitch. You not gonna be calling your girl or your woman a bad bitch at 60. You gotta go off of energy and vibes. And me personally, I'm not saying that sex life and physical don't matter, but don't base your relationship around it because physical don't last. People out here is aging like milk. They out here looking like they out here 32, looking like they 87. And then you got people out here that's 52, looking like they going on 25.
Yup.
Not everybody has good genes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna continue my speech reality with this. Y'all gotta, ladies, you gotta understand that all these red flags you've been chasing and all these green flags you keep putting in the friend zone, I gotta honestly ask y'all this. Why does the friend zone even exist? For my simple fact is, why do you keep entertaining this man, giving him hope? Giving him hope that he will be with you and he's been crushing on you, he's been sipping on you for years. For years. And you keep playing these games knowing that you are never going to give him a shot. Cut him off. Let him go find the woman that is going to give him a chance. Let him go find his perfect family. Why you keep stringing him along and playing these games? I don't want to hear, oh, I would have gave him a shot if he was like a little more this, doing that. No, fuck all that.
That's not an excuse, just to justify why you don't want to have green flags.
Because at the end of the day, he is Mr. Right at the end of the day. You literally, honestly, ladies, and I know a lot of women, and they all literally tell me, oh, I got literally like 30 to 40 in the friend zone, and I talk to this, and this many people. Let me say this. Go off your body count. Times it by 10. That's how many niggas you got in the friend zone. No matter if you don't talk to them no more, none of that. You sometimes answer their DMs. You sometimes link up with them outside. They still friend zone. So times your body count by 10. That's how many Mr. Rights you done missed out on. That's how many Mr. Rights you done gave the dub to. So you're out here complaining after you hit 30. I'm gonna give you real numbers. After 35, your eggs start to dry up. So you want the kids, you want the security, you want the marriage, but after 35, that's when you really start searching for it. But by the time you're from 18 to 25, you got over 100 green flags in your back pocket while you fucking around with Mr. Wrong. So why are you stopping yourself from happiness? Why are you stopping yourself from the mental security, the emotional security, the physical security? You're stopping yourself from having good credit at home and 3 new cars. You're stopping yourself from it. This ain't all men are wrong. No, this is you. You're putting a block on yourself. And I'm not saying
down your own motion.
You're slowing down your own progress. Not even just motion, you're slowing down your own progress. So, and this is not even just for you, like men, we have the sex zone. And some women that are just for sex are actually women that got a brain, got motion, in college, got a degree and everything else. I respect women that got a degree. I respect women that make their own money. But at the end of the day, men that are raised to be men don't give a fuck about your money.
Real shit.
That's the only reason how you wind up in the sex zone, cause like
time that they get to that point where they meet that green flag, they're not gonna know how to embrace it.
They don't, and that's what's crazy.
They get so used to the red flags and the bullshit that once they get something good, they don't know how to.
No, because once they get so used to the bullshit, they expect the bullshit. Like, you're so much looking for the negative that you cannot embrace the positive.
Yeah,
and that's not even just towards women. That's towards men too.
That's 100% agree.
So, honestly, this is for everybody. This is for the human race. Whenever you step into a new relationship, you gotta understand that person's a blank slate until they show you what's wrong and what's right. At the end of the day, the first 5 dates, the first year is nothing but bubbly. That's it's called the honeymoon phase. You're expecting nothing but bubbly. You're expecting nothing but top tier energy. So when shit get crazy, oh, a death in the family, oh, taxes ain't hitting right this year, oh, they lost a job, they gotta go and reinvent themselves and rework their schedule and everything. And then y'all look at them crazy when shit goes sideways a little bit. You gotta understand, life happens. Life ain't a game. That little board game called life, that ain't real. That ain't fucking real. In life don't pull its punches on people.
Time stops for no man.
Hell no, it don't. You gonna get them wrinkles. You gonna get that gray hair. You gonna get that bald head. You gonna shrivel up and die. That's literally how time moves. Like, time don't stop for no man. Black don't crack my ass. Fuck that. You gonna get wrinkly and die at some point. So, the reason I'm saying this is to sum it up and switch reality for y'all in this segment is you gotta go into every relationship you're in with an open mind and a blank slate for said person. For men and women. You can't go in there with baggage from the last person you was with. And it doesn't even just stop at physical relationships where love and everything's involved. It goes for business. It goes for social. It goes for everything. You gotta come in there with an open mind and ready to level up. There is no pause. There is no looking back. No. You can think back, but don't go back. That is the thing. Don't ever take a step backwards. You always gotta keep moving forward. Because honestly, this is MJ talk. This is two sharks out here. We gotta keep moving forward to stay alive. We can't go back.
Real shit.
We not going back. We're trying to stay alive. We're trying to stay relevant and keep bringing this content to y'all. So, for everybody out there, to y'all to understand, share, comment, like, subscribe. Definitely leave a comment because we want y'all to understand and want y'all to politic with us. If we said a point that really touched y'all, let us know. If we said a point that probably hurt y'all feelings, let us know. We'll shout you out and let you know why we said that point. Plain and simple.
Something I wanted to bring up, man, before we close out on part 2. Academics, shout out to DJ Academics again. He brought up on his platform that, you know, a lot of these artists and a lot of these rappers out here that, you know, most people might think really having their way, they can't sell out shows. And in your opinion, why do you think that an artist that could be popping on the gram, popping on TikTok, they can't even sell out an arena? They can't even sell out a stadium. Why is that?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because all them clicks don't always equal real people that's actually willing to go and show up. Because literally, everybody that likes, clicks a heart on your photo on Instagram, like, literally leaves an impression on your tweet on Twitter, all that shit doesn't mean they're actually gonna show up. You need the people that are actually communicating with you, leaving comments, those are the ones that's gonna show up.
Do you think the prior generation of people actually going to the store to buy your shit versus clicks, you feel like going to the store and buying someone's shit hits different?
Yes. Yes. That's why all these older rappers, like even fucking Snoop Dogg said this, like, how does this equate? Album sales, okay, cool. That equated to money. You take your little cut, but I'm getting the residuals. But these streams and clicks, all that, honestly, and I'm young. I'm a lot younger than Snoop Dogg. I'm a lot younger than Jay-Z. I'm a lot younger than Nas. Like, I'm 10 years younger than J. Cole. And I understand that the streams don't equate to the money that's coming. The fucking clicks, shares, and likes don't equate to the money that's coming.
So do you feel as though that this generation allows people to get fame and buzz faster, but that don't mean that their music has true substance?
It's not even just music. Like, we know hell girls that are on the gram that are not even Instagram models. Shit, they work with us at a random warehouse, McDonald's, Wawa, all this right here in the tri-state area. And they got 30K subscribers. They got 30K followers.
But that's not equaling it to $0.
It's making $0. In fact, they're wasting their money. They're working at these hard-earned jobs to get a fake blue check.
That don't matter because it's not generating income.
Yes. So
you feel like majority of these rappers or artists are just internet famous, or social media, or have a social media presence?
I'm gonna give you my honest number, and I'm gonna say 60-40. 40s are making the money, 60s not.
So you saying 40% of these rappers is really lit in real life?
Yes. Because they're the ones that took that and got signed.
Other 60% is they just got clout off of social media and for the gram, but they not really having real motion in real life.
Yes. Unless you actually getting out there promoting your CD, promoting the flash drive out there in a Wawa parking lot, or Walmart parking lot, or not, whatever. Like, that's the people that are gonna, like, that's the type of people that people are looking to sign, people that actually are willing to go and do the grind and put in the footwork. That's the next person that fucking Snoop Dogg, 50 and them are gonna sign. Let's be honest. Those are the people they're looking for. They're looking for people that are hungry. They're looking for people that's out there ready to put the footwork in and get out there and do it, because that's what they had to do. They respect what they had to do and understand how hard it was.
So before we close out, and based on what we was watching, shout out to Gillian Wallow on $1 Million Worth of Game Again. Shout out to Drink Chance with Noriega. Who's you gonna go with? Blow to blow, artist for artist, L.O.X or Dipset?
Plead the fifth.
Me personally, between the L.O.X and Dipset, when it comes to style, swag, influence, I'm gonna give it to the L.O.X. No, my bad. I'm gonna give it to Dipset. When it comes to style, drip, swag, charisma, personality, I'm gonna get at the Dipset. The shit that Cam was able to do, Jim Jones, Dwells, them niggas was flashy. Them niggas was giving that real East Coast feel. But when it comes to lyrics, when it comes to bars, when it comes to who gonna get on that track, and I ain't saying Dipset ain't got bars, but I'm saying if I'm talking lyrically, just straight rap, gotta give it to the L.O.X.
I'm giving it to the L.O.X on that point, and I'm giving it to Dipset on the previous point. That's why I said I plead the fifth and took a shot, because honestly, and I'm not copying drink chance with this. I'm not. This is just me. I gotta plead the fifth on that one because both of them influenced my life heavily. It's not a game for me. Like,
and just because I'm saying that the L.O.X spit more like bars and they're more lyrical, I'm not saying Dipset and them niggas wasn't spitting shit. I'm just saying when it comes to like when people would consider real hip hop and real bars, just what Jadakiss did. And
by
just,
himself.
That's all bars. That's not jewelry. That's not gimmicks. That ain't swag. That nigga was out there with Timbs and camo cargo shorts with the high socks with it. That ain't no style. That's just New York from the gutter bars swag. But I can't deny the fact that Dipset and them niggas, they definitely had them bitches. They definitely had niggas flashy. They definitely was out here wearing jewelry that niggas is wearing now. I gotta give it to them when it comes to that. Dipset was definitely ahead of his time. If them niggas was out right now, they would fit everything that this social media Gen Z shit is doing now. They'd have had the bitches, they'd have had the jewelry, they'd have had the swag. Word up. But the L.O.X did what they did because they fit more of the bars, the lyrics, the hitting niggas home, going against 50, anybody, and they ain't give a fuck. They was relentless.
Yep.
And you saw, and shout out to Jim Jones, he even said on the Drink Champs, niggas wasn't prepared. So by the time Kingston went there, took niggas bandanas off, it was over with.
Yep. And that's because they've been the street gutter. They've been doing underground bar for bar the whole time. And they kept that same energy even with the songs. Even when they made songs for ladies, even when they made songs for niggas, they kept the same energy. They kept that same flow for going bar for bar with whatever they had to do. They kept that, like, they kept the fight alive.
They stayed raw, pause.
Yes. So they kept that fight alive. They did not stop. Like, they, whatever energy they had that started them with, they kept with it. So I respect everybody that keeps that same energy from the beginning to end because that's what the L.O.X represent. And Dipset, I'm not saying y'all switched up. I'm not saying y'all changed y'all flow up. I'm saying y'all went to commercial.
100%.
And I can't hate y'all because that's where the money is.
But the L.O.X always stay authentic. They always stay gutter. They always stay street, living off experience.
And I need to give more clout to Sheek Louch because he was that perfect mix between Styles P and Jadakiss. They were just louder with their two sides of, but he was that, what is the proper phrase I'm looking for? He was that jack of all trades right in between. He had the
straight
best,
ruthless.
Yes, he had the straight bars like fucking, like Styles P, and he had that same energy like Jada. He had it. He had the best of both worlds.
Like
right
he
there.
knew how to spit the bars.
That's why I took the shot, cause like nigga, we were really bumping the L.O.X on the way back to the crib. Like
you gotta give flowers to both, man.
Yes, like it's no games, man. Like them niggas, both sets had that shit on lock.
And shout out to the Migos, man, because honestly, at the end of the day, R.I.P. Takeoff, man, long live Takeoff. The Migos was really like the closest group that we had, and might be considered the best trio in history for hip hop. That was the best group we had once the era of groups and everything died. Once the YMCMB Cash Money thing died, and people stopped, getting off the 2, 3, 4 people or the multiple group, the enterprise. We had that with the Migos, man, and it got cut too soon because they had another 10 to 15 years of more hit records they was gonna make. So shout out to the L.O.X, man. Shout out to the Dipset. Shout out to the Migos, man. We need to bring more groups back, man. We need to have more artists, top artists in the game just come together, man. Cam, Joel's, Jim Jones, they all was great as solo artists and they still came together as one. Same with the L.O.X. My bad if I got that confused. The first group I just named was Dipset. Shout out to the L.O.X too with Styles, Sheek, and Jadakiss, all great artists as individuals. They still came together as one, man. There's nothing wrong with coming together with a team and just taking the industry over, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, because like J. Cole popped out of Montreal with Drake, and I am demanding as a young 90s baby born in 95, you 96, 97. Like, bro, this ain't a game. What I'm demanding right now, as a die-hard fan, I'm one of the only people out here that's promoting your name on social media that was not smutting your name out. I demand on this next album that you have a banging collab with Drake and Kendrick. I'm demanding it. I'm sorry. I'm like, it's no more me waiting. I'm demanding it now. I'm sorry.
I don't care if you do a song with you and Drake, do a song with you and Kendrick, and then do a song with you, Drake, and Kendrick. Why the fuck not?
Like for Bread and Fruit, that was fire, but at the same time, that was for the bitches. I need you to drop one for the niggas. Like, come on. You got the bars. That shit you did with Lil Durk, good job, my man. That shit you did with 21 Savage a few years back. That was one of your favorite songs. Which one was it?
A Lot.
A Lot. Come on, like you can't beat that because you over here giving your top tier talent to all these collabs, but you ain't dropping on your own shit.
We basically saying we'll rather you, as J. Cole fans and Kendrick Lamar fans, we'll rather y'all give mediocre features and great albums before y'all give phenomenal features and albums are forgotten.
Literally, I'm like, I don't even know the name of the last fucking Kendrick album, and that's what's sad.
It's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
See? I didn't know that, and I'm not even looking it up.
Yeah, it's a forgettable name.
And it's crazy, and I don't want to put smut on my favorite artist's name, man. It's
but when
crazy.
you see these artists out here nowadays dropping 3-4 albums a year, and they're dropping one album every 5 years, it's like that's not enough music.
And I understand it because they are. The reason why I believe that is because Drake. Here's the only difference between Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. Kendrick and Cole literally put their heart and soul into every bar that they put in. Drake started off as doing nothing but hooks. Literally, and I said this on a previous video on 3 Truths. Like, whenever Drake gets with a new artist, he plays to his strengths. He does the hooks and he lets that artist shine, gets that up there, and he sits back and reels in the residual. And
I'm not gonna say Cole and Kendrick don't do the same thing, but they're not doing it with mainstream artists.
No, fuck all that. Whenever they get on a track with one of them, Kendrick takes over the track, J. Cole takes over the track. Every time you go on track, Drake don't do that. Drake lets them body the track, but he envelops the hook to the point where they shine even better.
Drake's not out here trying to show he's the #1 while Cole and Kendrick are.
Drake already proved that he's #1 and he remains #1. He just letting other people get their shine and adding money to his pocket, adding albums to his throne that he's sitting on.
Right.
So I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just saying Drake knew how to emulate himself to keep relevant. Cole and Kendrick, y'all would drop a random feature with an artist every now and then, every here and there. But Cole, I understand more because you're trying to let your peoples in Dreamville shine more. Kendrick
out this joint doing burpees at the crossing guard.
I'm like, man, you was a GOAT when it came to switching up the flow mid song, man. I'm like, yo, you was a GOAT with it.
The problem and the issue is that Cole and Kendrick still have the ability to drop prime time music. That's why we don't understand what the discrepancy is. It could be some politics. They just want to be with
their. They ain't like they're 80 years old in retirement. Nah, these niggas is still in their prime. They barely in their 40s. They barely touching 40 right now, so they can do it. They only got me by 10 years, so that means Cole is 2 years away from 40. So, nigga, I know you got it.
Real shit. And shout out to Cole and Kendrick, man. Shout out to the whole, I don't think Kendrick fucking with TDE no more. I think he on his PG Lane shit. But shout out to PG Lane, shout out to Dreamville, man. Shout out to the L.O.X, Dipset, man. It's MJ Talk Part 2 in the motherfucking building, man. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more podcasts like this. It don't cost nothing to show love on this platform. It don't cost nothing to show love on Zah World, Zah Meets World. It costs nothing to show love on the 3 Truths podcast neither, man.
And also, a few days ago, we're going to give a moment of silence for a young brother that could have been the next NBA star, Caleb White. who passed away during a workout with his team of cardiac arrest. I shout out to you, young brother. 17 years old, that's too soon, man. That's way too soon. And it wasn't even, and I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying I'm happy about it. I'm saying at least it wasn't due to gun violence. At least it wasn't due to drug violence. At least it wasn't due to police brutality.
Still not positive.
It's not positive, but at least it's not part of the statistics.
Correct.
At least it's not part of the fucking negative that brutality that we have to deal with as a community of black people.
He was doing something he was passionate and truly loved.
And it still hurts my soul that a young black man in his starting off in his prime, at the jump off to his prime, had to go away so soon. I was gonna be ready to buy his jersey when he go to the NBA. Cause honestly, I seen a couple of his videos and this boy was really out here doing the business. He was moving like Kareem, fucking Curry. Like he was moving. He was getting it done. And it hurt my soul that he had to go this way. And shout out to his family, and we're gonna give him a moment of silence right here in the MJ Talk. Show love. And everybody, please show love and understand we is preaching love and respect towards everybody and everything we talk about in here.
We just want to thank y'all, man, for watching and vibing with us, man. At the end of the day, on this podcast, on this platform, and on all the feature channels, I can speak for all the channels when I say it costs nothing to show love. It costs nothing to spread peace. It costs nothing to spread just awareness and just spread love. We just coming from the bottom, just trying to do a positive thing, man. So if you want to see more podcasts like this, we show love, man. If you want more podcasts like this, just let us know, man. Turn us up in the comments. Turn us up in the notifications, man. And it's another day. It's another night. It's another ride with the MJ Talk.